Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the undergraduate thesis writing and formatting course, which is intended for prospective bachelor graduates of Shenyang Aerospace University. So in this course, maybe we'll have around 5 to 10 lectures, and in these lectures, we'll be covering basically several parts of your thesis and how to write them, and then also some deliverables. Before you graduate, you need to submit them, and also the proper formatting of your thesis. So if you find any problems throughout the lecture, you can post your problems in the WeChat group, or as well as you can send me in WeChat or my email. So in today's lecture, we'll be covering these 5 sections. But before that, I want to make sure you are having the thesis template, which I shared in the group. So please find this and open it in your Word software. So at first, let's see how to view or modify comments, which is very important when you receive certain suggestions from your professor. It can be like this. Sometimes you will see that your professor is sending you some comments, which will be like this. Maybe some problems here. So you just open, you find comments, and if not showing, then make sure you go to review section and then show comments. Now it's off, and show comments, it will show the comments. Now, these things are actually very straightforward. So make sure you just understand these comments, show comment and hide comment, and then how to modify them. Let's say here the teacher said to delete this thing. Just delete, and then it's done, right? So you can delete comment or resolve comment. So I give delete comment, then it's done, it's gone. So now let's say you finished resolving all the comments, and then how you delete them all. You just go here, delete all comments. Now all of the comments are deleted. So just remember these two options. I think that's enough. And then how to modify the comments. So this is about comments. Also, one more thing, like when you will do the online format check, you will also receive comments like this. So make sure that how to read the comments, how to modify the comments. If not showing, go to review section and then show or hide. So that's about the comments. And the next we have how to use the template. But before that, I want to go through this one: indentation, alignment, spacing, and headings. So for that, let's see some example. Before that, see here. This is a certain paragraph from a thesis, right? Now, which are the headings? Headings are the starting point. Like chapter 1 introduction is a heading, first level, and then 1.1 is second level heading, and then 1.1.1 will be third level heading, and it continues like fourth level, fifth level. But in our thesis, we use maximum fourth level heading. So these are headings, and then indentation is, you see there's this, all lines start from here, but this line started little bit from here left. So this here is 2 character indentation. You can give 4 character, 5th character, as long as you want. And alignment is here, all the lines in the same position, right? So you can give many kinds of alignment: left, right, center. These are the alignments. And then, but for our thesis, we are using justified alignment, which is all lines same position. And then spacing is the space between each lines. So let's see some example. Here this paragraph is now, it's not aligned, justified, not according to our thesis. So how to do that? This is justified, if you see, and then this is right, this is left alignment, this center alignment. We need this one, justified alignment, or you can press Ctrl J. And then also for indentation, you have to click here in paragraph setting, or sometimes you in other software you can find this, and then you can give the indentation 2 character for our thesis. After that, you see that it shifted here, the first line. So this is how you give indentation. And spacing, you give 1.5. So that's enough, or if you want more like this, you can increase it. That's the spacing. Now for the heading, let's say this is second level heading, and then for headings you have to go to reference, add text, level 2. Now this is a heading, you see. So this is how you deal with headings, indentation, alignment, and spacing. Now this part, what if I don't follow the template? Now I gave you this template, right? This is from the IEC or SEU for undergraduate bachelor students. So if you don't follow the format for your thesis, that means your thesis is not going to pass the final review, as well as you won't be accepted for the final defense. So it's must that you follow the format and the template. So otherwise, if you don't follow the template, this is what happens. There is a format check, and then if you don't follow the format, you are not going to pass it, and you will have a lot of mistakes. But the accepted rate of mistake is 5 mistake in 10,000 words. That means if your thesis is around, let's say, 10,000 word, then you can only have 5 mistakes, 5 errors. So this is how the format check looks like. It will give you all the comments like this, in which page what mistake, and then all the mistakes you made. So this is the website you will be using for format check, where you need to log in with your student ID, and the password, the default password is the last 6 digit of your student ID. And then you log in, you upload your final thesis, you will find the report like this. And one more thing is, like, if you did everything correctly but still you are failing in the online format check, what you do? So let's say you fail your format check, but your supervisor said everything is correct, or the office reviewed it and said, okay, everything seems correct, but you are failing. Then no worries. If everything is correct and still you are failing the format check, sometimes for some glitches or some errors in the website, it happens. In that case, you no need to worry about that. Okay. And now I think we can cover our final section, which is how to use the template. Okay, so this is the template we provided from Office, and this is what you should follow as bachelor students for your thesis. So everything is given here, and you just need to modify it. So let's say this is English, you write your English name, all should be kept, but regarding these details, we will actually have another lecture. In the second lecture, we will be discussing about how to modify these things, but make sure you are following this template, all the things, and the contents, of course, table of contents and paragraph style. And one thing you need to know is the brush tool, which we will show in next lecture, how to use this brush tool to copy the format from this thesis to another thesis we were writing. So if I was in your place, like I have to write my thesis, then I would actually start my thesis in the same template. I would just modify these things and then maybe write my name, write whatever things here, and then the title of the thesis right from the template, not any separate files, because it keeps the format exactly same as the template. So just make sure this thing you are following. You write your thesis in the same template file. Maybe you can write the text in a draft file like this, and then you can copy and paste the things directly here so that the format remains same, because the format is very important. If you don't keep the same format, it won't pass the online format check. So that's it. I think in the next lecture we'll be talking about things like how to modify your cover pages and these first 6 pages, which are more important. So till then, stay safe.